Today, we're talking about the long-term effects of Mark Latham and One Nation's increasingly marginalized presence in the New South Wales Upper House due to Latham's homophobic comments. With the Liberal Party, Labour, the Greens, and the Animal Justice Party vowing not to work with One Nation state leader, the Shooters, Farmers and Fishers Party, and potentially the Liberal Democrats as well, stand to benefit. This means, of course, that the Liberal Democrats' John Ruddick, who leans more toward being conservative, could gain more influence. Election analyst Ben Rao said that the snubbing decreased the government's options. One less person to work with and increases power of alternative parties to get their way. What was the untoward thing Latham said that turned everyone's backs? Well, he posted a graphic tweet 30 March that NSW Health Minister Robin Greenwich described as defamatory and homophobic. This led Greenwich to announce she would launch defamation proceedings against Latham unless he retracted his comments and promised not to make similar comments in the future, an announcement that is yet to provide any results. Liberal Party leader Mark Speakman has called for Latham to apologize to Greenwich, and One Nation's federal leader, Pauline Hanson, has decried the comments too. Although Latham has shown some remorse, he oddly enough also claims that the media didn't give right-wing politicians like himself a chance to give their true opinion. As one last mention, an interesting note comes from the Animal Justice Party's MLC, Emma Hurst. She stated that the Animal Justice Party has a strong position against homophobic or other hate comments. It's an interesting addition to the current circumstances. Makes you think, right? So, it looks like the repercussion of one man's ill-chosen words have reverberated through the entire political system in New South Wales. Some might argue that there's a certain added note of irony when one considers all the voices calling for his retraction and apology. Let's face it though, what both sides want, ultimately, is self-serving. The one side wants Latham out and even potential loss of One Nation's presence in Upper House, while the other side wants to stay and make their mark within politics in the state. So the question remains, what's going to happen when it comes down to the final vote? Will the Shooters, Farmers and Fishers Party and the potential Liberal Democrats have the outsized influence they're hoping for? Or will Mark Latham and One Nation come out of the dust and prove just why they have a place in the Upper House? The situation is still under review, so we'll just have to wait and see. We'll keep bringing updates on the situation as they become available, so stay tuned.